My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it is a day today. A special day. The season 1 came out. It's an extended play by Serenity. If you guys don't know who that is, I've posted multiple things on them. Serenity is the duo of Chandler and our other friend Tyler, who go by Apollo and Primal. But together they're Serenity. They just released an EP called Season 1. So we'll go ahead and before we start playing video games, we'll give it a listen. And yeah. This first one's called Day 1. This is actually the most popular one, actually. This might be one of the first ones that Chandler's rapped on, because he never really rapped on them when they started making these beats. He just produced them, but then he started rapping on them. I've heard most of these. This is as high as the volume can go.
Look to make it, but sometimes a girl can break it. But every night I'm trying to make it right. His mic was great. As he spits the bars, he sends him as a freight. As I wait Serenity's fate, cast in the hands of Primal's weight. As I'm on the final hour, aiming to spiral a song that ain't even got a title.
I forgot the fucking transition. It was so mean.
Throw it in reverse, cause we're just so diverse. My flow convex as I connect correctly. Well, I tell you directly as I reflect. I need my man Apollo for this motherfucking project. I respect it, but I suspect he didn't expect Primal on a track. He say my shit's whack. Reality says it's a fucking snack. As I look,
this is, you can tell this is like, at least for me, I can tell this is really like early on. Early Serenity, because it sounds good. You know, I don't know how big of hip-hop fans, maybe you guys are even better critiques than I am, but I can tell this is early because one thing that Chandler has done, but that he stopped doing now, just because he's gotten better, is he would blend so many samples and he would blend so much together, it would kind of sound out of place because there was so much happening at once, so it kind of sounded like it was kind of overwhelming. But as we get down to like 10 for the Plate, I know that one is, and Timothy is actually like really, like you can tell he definitely, this is like there's a reason why this was called Day 1 is because this is really early on, but it still sounds good nonetheless. I've helped him with some stuff. I don't know if any of these songs. I've helped him. I've been with him when he makes songs, and I won't like, you know, backseat produce him, you know, and just be like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. But you know, I'll let him do his thing, and I'll listen to it, and then I'll like give my own little notes, like, oh, hey, what if we cut this off here, and then we let it drop out to this, or we let it transition. Like, I've helped him with that way. So people are saying, I know, yeah, my name isn't on this just because I haven't done anything big, but some of the songs, a few of them, I don't think any that are on this EP, I've like edited with him. Like I've given my notes for him, and then he changed it with him. I haven't done any vocals on this yet. I think we're planning on it, and I've done a few, but for some reason, like I like to think I can rap. However, whenever I rap, whenever we listen back to it, I'm always doing it off beat. I don't know how. I don't know why. I guess I'm just that bad. This is Chandler, yeah. This is Primal. Oh yeah, this is before we learned we had to be a little ways away from the mic when we rapped. Like I used to keep, when I streamed, I would keep the mic right here in front of me. But now I have it over here. Oh yeah, no, here's Tyler. And Tyler's been rapping for a long time. I mean, originally this was going to be I think it was just Tyler would rap and Chandler would produce, and then Chandler decided to put vocals on it. So then it became actually the rap duo of, you know, Serenity instead of just the the hip hop production team of Serenity. It's now the hip hop duo. See, this is that's what I was talking about with like you put so much in at one time and it's like overwhelming. It doesn't sound bad, but you can tell there's just like a whole bunch going on. But it's not bad. It's not like. It does make me hate myself. Yeah, so it's not that bad. It's not bad at all. I know where I said we were playing games. That's why I kind of was skipping through it because but I do want to listen to this. This was called Brixton. This one, so I was messaging Chandler about the idea of having. One things that we're planning on doing is doing like interludes with like, just someone talking about that, and that'd be like my part in the. No, I wouldn't actually rap on it. Although, I mean, we're talking about doing a track with the three of us rap. But the thing that I suggested doing is like let me host the album, and like in between some songs I'll be like, oh yo, what's up? Miss crack jokes, say something stupid. This is an example of some of the stuff that we had thought about. This is the beginning and ending of it is just just whatever they were talking about while the mic was on. And I think you can hear Logic in the background.
There's so much fucking me. Heard some niggas trying to diss, who is this? Really got me pissing, twist up with the finish, bitches scared with my hiss. I send a brother, shoot the bitch when a man still exists. And not a full of bitch, a stranger in follows a ditch. I've been my mind for a minute, got me tipping. Eager to release the rap on these fuckers who've been blurring my vision. I don't need to mention, and I'm a snap, shoot is finished. Your dreams are fucking over, I'm taking over. It's like your tender pain to finish. Any motherfucker try to sell me over. A game over, a whip off when the Range Road. White man rich, my love runs deeper like a clover. Swears you's a bitch, ain't shit, don't fuck with. I scheme and underlie your little fucking bastard and make a heart plaster, cause he hates what you after. Run faster, catch your gold rings, makes the flasher. Fuck your competition with the mind of a master. Try to keep like Saint Pastor, but my demons keeping for the action. And no solution could be solved from the fashion I created. Murder two niggas was a talk about amazement. Point 45 did it all of the erasing. Let her go brainless. Nickname Hannibal Lecter and drinking from your nectar. You're feeling my veins and I'm a sketch collector.
Ooh, I forgot about that one. The flow change. That's something I talked about with Chandler, although I don't think it will happen. But the idea of Zero doing a mashup with Chandler, like doing like a rap rock thing. I mean, it definitely could happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon. Because Zero's they're doing their thing, and they're in between sounds right now. Zero's like they're kind of moving out of hip hop, rock, and now just going to just kind of metal, but it still has hip hop. So they don't really need me, although I still do some stuff with them. Now I'm kind of more focusing with stuff with this group, Serenity. Trying to be as involved as they'll let me.
Back at again, tell your friends. J. Apollo came within the trenches of the murder. Mysterious flow unheard of. Some niggas say it's a myth, but a myth can only exist if the develop who snitch. Witching of the city where the city's on the pity. Got in the spell, just training nitty, have them on and getting gritty. Feminine chatting, no getting nifty. Instead of a president for the grand returning 50. Desire over duties where the town to get this moody, but we booty, big duty, juicy fruity. Successful sensation, my niggas tried to put the coochie. We running of a groovy. She known like a star from a movie. Tired as a doobie, but there's a bigger load, shitload of loony. Adult plan, no sweetie and no hoochie. If you ready for the stress, for release and no rest. And life is a bet, and put it all on the table if you wish to be the best. Claim your throne, the revolution of the colony is brought to the nest. But I don't fucking with that gun smoke. Penetrate my lungs, I do that green crack. Blunt took this no joke. Have your mind swimming in backstroke, it's cutthroat.
I don't know what Brixton is. Jesus. This is nothing into something. I think I've played this one on stream before. Say fuck what you heard, yeah.
Already shows rowing this boat downstream all day, every motherfucking day. Greens on the table, minds unstable, all lives be like a motherfucking fable.
His rapping has definitely gotten like really good. Because when he first started rapping, we were he was in the barn. It was like a little apartment building, like a little apartment room in this barn he was living in, and before he moved into the place he is now. And you can tell that he's developed, and it sounds really good. Cause I ain't got the intellect to follow along. This just my depiction of what rap should sound like. You can catch me round cause I ain't never in the same spot. You're looking like you're rotten as you envy my lyricism. Yeah, this was just an all Chandler track. Timothy. Ooh, this is like a sing-songy one. It's still rappy, but it's like. And of course, the guitar. The piano, the transition that was right there was really clean. I really like that. I wouldn't have used that piano on top of that guitar. It sounded a little off, but when it transitioned with no guitar and just transitioned to the piano with the beat thing, that was really fucking nice. That piano sounds really nice. Alright, so this last one's called 10 for the Plate. That transition, wait, hold up. Let's let Timothy finish. I want to hear the transition between Timothy. Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear the transition. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That's actually really cool. I applaud you, Chandler. Hit that shit. No need to rehearse my runs, come immerse, fuck the vision. Everybody got their own decision. Some may say I've got a reputation for repetition over my exhibition, even though that's really no commissions. Envisioning the life I try for with no addition. Ambition to reach its condition needs no fucking perk. It's all fiction, not in a debate. Every time I dictate, deflation. That sounds really cool. So that's season 1. I believe season 2 should be coming not too long, I don't think. It might be after the new year, I don't know. I'm gonna see what Chandler wants to do. That was pretty good. Why the dollar sign? I think it's just hip hop thing, cool thing to do. I don't know. I would have just done with the S, but I mean, it still gets their point across, and it kind of, you know, I don't know, it's different. It doesn't really put a label on him then, and that's kind of a cool thing, because instead of letting them define the music, it's more like the name defines what like they are, you know, like their Serenity. What is Serenity? It's like like a sweet sounding, thing. And the dollar sign for the season Serenity, I think, is just completely oblivious. It doesn't, it doesn't matter. You know what they're trying to say, so just forget about that. Yeah. I haven't seen this logo. That's pretty cool. They got a bowl there, a lighter, and some. I don't know what that is. None. Yes. This I can't really click on it, but this area right here, you see up here. This is the barn. This is where a lot of music was made. So yeah, season 1. I imagine season 2 will be another 5 tracks. I think everything they have on their SoundCloud here is what we heard on. Is just what we've heard on this, album. 10 for the plate. Yeah. They had some more on here. But I mean, he might have deleted them and just left it up to these 5. That's what it looks like. Yeah. So this is Serenity. You can catch him on this. You can catch him on SoundCloud. Chandler actually has a YouTube channel. Hold up. I guess I'll go to that real quick. Just so for any of you hip-hop enthusiasts. Actually, I can just go to... Yeah, Beats by Primal. Yes, Beats by Primal is just a bunch of instrumental songs that he'll do and he'll upload up here. He has 4 of them right now, and they're basically just for anyone who wants to rap on them. You can pull them from here, download them, or whatever, and then you can rap over them. My personal favorite is Night Drive. But he left the you gotta leave that at the beginning. That's like their stamp of approval right there. Yeah. So it's a very retro sound, and I think that's what that's what drew me in. 10:30 is their most watched one. Although I think. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. You cannot. He literally says, "Don't steal." So this is just for freestyling with your friends, having a good time, whatever. This one's a little iffy. A little iffy. Yeah, this is a buddy of ours. I don't know about this one, Chief. Yeah. I don't know. It's not terrible. I don't think I've heard these ones yet. Sinister. It's like some Frank Sinatra shit. It's pretty good. Yeah, this actually used to be the Serenity YouTube channel, but there was nothing on it. Old school Logic, yeah, you got all of like Logic's like amazing pre-album stuff right there. So, all right, it's time to play some games. That's enough. That's enough of somebody else's channel, and then we can go back to mine.